What's up, my hunting brothers and sisters? Today we're going to take a look at one sticking and using the one stick in conjunction with a ring of steps, how to get that ring of steps mounted efficiently and quietly to give you full access around the tree. So stay tuned. All right, so one of the questions that I see quite often when it comes to the topic of one sticking is expanding your platform area to help you manipulate your way around the tree using something like a ring of steps. Now, this is just an Eastern Woods Ultimate One Stick. This applies to any other one stick. You would stand on that platform, that's your platform, but sometimes it's advantageous to go around the tree and step onto other areas. Like if I was multi-sticking and I had a platform, often I would have my platform here and my steps 90 degrees. So if I want to go around the tree further, I can. So how do we do that with a one stick? Well, something like a ring of steps is a great solution. And I'm going to show you how to mount that because it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt until you figure out a few of the cheat codes in it and get yourself a little more efficient quietly. So I'm going to ditch the one stick here. So I'm going to show you right now, these are the new version of the Bullman ring of steps. And right now I'm going to cut to the shop and I'm going to show you the old version versus the new one and why these are far superior. All right, so I'm going to real quick show you the difference between the new Bullman ring of steps and the original ones, or at least I believe they're original. So I bought this. These were the ones that I bought first about 2 or 3 years ago to try them. I thought it'd be kind of cool. And they are universal. My heater's kicking on, so I apologize for that audio. They are universal, but they've got this like curved slot that the strap goes through. And so what I found is when you put them on that 1 inch wide strap, they want to twist all over the place, and they're a real pain in the butt to get positioned the way you want them on the tree, and they'll roll around. You'll end up fighting them. The new ones, as you can see, are still a 90-degree step, but they only have a slot vertically, and then this side is cupped and goes against a tree, and you actually have a better platform to stand on when you look at them. And what happens is this now doesn't want to roll, so that is a huge improvement. So if you're going to go this route, this is the one to choose. If you got these, I don't know, give them to somebody you hate, I guess, I don't know, but these are the ones. Definitely you can make these work. They're just, the fiddle factor sucks on these. These are so simple. All right, back out in the field. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, there's a couple fundamentals that I want to go over as far as how to use these efficiently. When you buy these, they come in a 6-pack with a ratchet strap. I don't think you need the 6-pack of them. For me, I like 3. Some guys like 4. Maybe you like 6, and that's awesome. Okay, so do whatever's best for you. I like 3 because if my platforms, say I'm facing the tree, my platforms say at 6 o'clock, I can put one at 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 10 o'clock, somewhere in those basic positions. Depends somewhat on the tree diameter and the situation. But I think you get my point. Ditch the ratchet strap, get a 1-inch cam over strap. You can get these from Eastern Woods Outdoors and a bunch of other places online. You can get them. Get rid of the ratchet strap. As long as you get things tight and get cammed over, you don't need that. So what do I mean by this all starts on how to efficiently store things and use them so you don't fumble in a tree. The first thing I typically do is I take them all the way down to one end. I typically go down to the hook end. For me, I store these in my dump pouch. So I'm going to put them sticks first into my dump pouch right here on my side. Okay, you want a decent sized dump pouch. This happens to be the larger one by Latitude. No affiliation, just, you know, it's a decent sized dump pouch. So there's a lot of other good ones out there. And then I just take all the spare strap and I just tuck it down in there. So now it's ready to go. I can pull the strap out when I get up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go a full move up, and then I'm going to, on the second move, pretend that's my hunting height. So we're going to be 9-10 feet up in the air, but you'll see I'm going to have all my weight on the my rappel line, and as if I was climbing. It doesn't matter if you're 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet. When you get to your hunting height, this is the way I do it. I find it's the most efficient, it's the quietest. You know, is it stealth quiet? No. I mean, you can make noise. Is it super fit? No. There's always something you fiddle with, but this I found generally is the most efficient way to do it. So I'm going to get things set up. You're going to have basically a bird's eye view looking down on me. I hope that's good enough. You understand this is very difficult for a guy to self-film doing this stuff. And even if I had a cameraman, I'd have to have somebody go up a tree next to me. So let me get set up and I'll show you how I do this. All right, here we go. So hopefully this shows this. So you're gonna see I'm gonna make my move. We're pretending that I'm at my final height. No way is any of my weight gonna be supported off the ground here. So I'm gonna make my final move here. Get my stick. So typically when we're making this final move from our anchor point where we're putting our one stick up, we push out. We're gonna go somewhere like right there. So basically my stick is about 9-10 inches or so below where my loop is going around the tree. And we're going to set this. I apologize, I'm fighting a cold, so if I cough or clear my throat. So the goal is, I like the Bullman steps to be approximately 2, 3, 4 inches or so above this platform going around, okay? That allows, as you step around on your off of your lanyard or your rappel line and it eats up rope, it allows you actually to go upwards, so you don't get sucked into the tree quite as hard as you go around, okay? So how do we do this? Because if I try and put it on right now, I'm reaching up, I'm kind of blind and all that. So what I do is I put one of my feet in my aiders, okay? I'm gonna grab my rappel line and my mad rack. I'm gonna bring my mad rack up to within an inch or two of contacting this top step. So I'm gonna come up somewhere right about in there. I made essentially no noise whatsoever, okay? Then, again, I've stored my Bullmans in this dump pouch right here, and I pull them out and they're all here at the end, okay? So I'm at a good working height right here. I can come around the tree, and I know you can't really see that from your position, okay? But I'm gonna come around, and I think you can see right here, below this loop, if I get this loop out of the way. Okay, now I got to take up a little bit of my lead. You can hook that hook on your one step like I just did right there. Come around, get this in here, okay? Now, you can kind of situate this. You can tell I didn't make really any noise, and I'm going slower because I'm talking. I'd already be done if I was actually hunting. Okay, so I can set one here at 3 o'clock. I can kind of shove the others around the tree. There, that one is at about 9 o'clock. And now that middle one is roughly at 12 o'clock. And I kind of wiggle this off. I find it's easier for me to cam it if it's away from this rope. Okay, get it tight, and then you simply cam that thing over just like that. And boom, just like that, they're set. So I'm gonna take this off and show you real quick. Ignore the gear hanger, that's simply there to hold my camera for you guys. But you can see, boom, there's my one stick. There would be the step at the 3 o'clock, or you could run around to 2 o'clock. See one there at 12 o'clock. You got one here at 9 o'clock. Now, as you get up onto this, get situated in, be safe, finish your climb now, all the way up, get on here, and you can take your feet and you can just stomp down on those, get them set real nice. And now you can work around that tree to get you those shots depending on what position the animal gives you, and you're not limited to just this. But it was a very easy setup, and the teardown is just as easy. When you're coming down, you're tied off up there. You're gonna come down because you gotta rappel down and get this off anyway. So you stop right around here, you take your Bullmans off. You basically are going to organize them. Let me do this here. So now I've rappelled down. Again, this will be way up there, but I've rappelled down. I get down somewhere in this position. Might have even stopped short of this. It really doesn't matter. And you just loosen it up. I take them. I slide them all down to one end. I put them down into the dump pouch, just like this. Take all of my extra strap, stuff it down in the dump pouch, and then I can pack up my stick, rappel on down, and get out of there. So there you go. Hope that helps you guys out. Again, I've seen a bunch of questions online about this, and I gotta admit, when I started, I was fumbling around with them because I was like, there's gotta be an efficient way to do it. And when I kind of figured out using 3, maybe 4, using the cam over, initially I would go up, get on the platform, try and squat down and put them on. I'm like, this doesn't work. Then one day this just came to me. Just get up here where this platform's at eye level, and then everything's easy to work on. It's really that simple. So, all right, as always, God bless, stay safe. Saddle hunting, one sticking is as easy as it gets. Make sure you check out all my other videos that I've done on my channel, buried in the history on one sticking, multi-sticking, saddle hunting, and all that. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And as always, it's a new day in the outdoors.